as we were walking before we hit the albino T-Rex.
Ah,
So
okay.
after all of you abandoned Jean to his death, the T-Rex died. Jean came back.
Killed it.
No, I think the spider killed it, honestly.
No, I killed it. I shot a spike, a shadow spike up through its throat, and it come out top of its head and it died. And I hit the spider too. That's why he called me an asshole.
The spider calls you an asshole.
Oh yeah. The spider was speaking in this like demonic voice. It was hilarious.
Yeah, after I hit him with a shadow tentacle. Yeah, my character has no control over that, by the way. When he gets
Wait, shadow tentacle? So like in Darkness, the video game?
well, I don't know how to describe it. That's what it says in the spell. 10 feet around me, I shoot tentacles.
Yeah. There's a lot of eldritch stuff going on, so there's going to be a lot of shadow tentacles in this campaign.
Yeah, I use them.
Just basically got to deal with it.
Well, no, when you say shadow tentacles, I'm thinking of Jackie from the game Darkness and Darkness 2. Because he had shadow tentacles that like could grab people with their mouths and stuff.
No, these are more like Warhammer 40,000 shadow tentacles things from the warp coming in and grabbing shit in the material plane.
Oh god, that's scary.
It's
See, when
like
you say-
Alucard from
Yeah, like both of those things.
Red shirt, when you say hentai and magic tentacles, my thought automatically goes to like octopus. Okay.
I mean, yeah, magical ones made out of pure darkness that are kind of octopus-like. Yeah, probably about that. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe you have Cthulhu powers.
All right. Then after we killed the T-Rex, a bunch of people got offline. So the rest of us decided to continue marching north through the wilderness.
That's not nice.
We eventually found this burn gouge thing through the forest.
Alucard from Helsing.
Yeah. And, so there's a burned out area of the forest where the trees have all been, like, defoliated, and there's this section of dirt where there's no trees at all. Kind of like an impromptu road. So we started following it. But night fell, and so we made camp nearby. Yeah, it definitely isn't a trap. So night fell, so we made camp. And AGR said that the night went without incident. He did say that at the end of last session. I don't know if he's going to revise that, but that's what he said.
No, he'll wait till first light and then attack us.
That's fine.
So we haven't actually taken a long rest yet.
I think you guys were about to start your rest. You had gotten to the point where if you keep going, you're going to be exhausted.
Right. And we said we were going to make camp.
Mm-hmm.
And so we made camp.
And that's where the rest of us actually went to sleep.
Right.
Except for those of us who are in the permanent sleep.
The dead ones.
But you guys are coming back to life though this session, right? Or no?
We don't know.
I mean, I got a new red shirt rolled up.
He had his corpse eaten by a giant evil snake god thing. I don't think we can turn him into a puddle of goo and bring him back. I mean, James can try.
Well,
but
he was also killed before that. It was just his corpse that was fed to the giant evil snake god.
That's right. He was killed, if you remember correctly, by a one-hit die thing that fell off the ceiling and killed him.
Yeah,
Wait,
cave slug.
Seriously?
Yeah, he died to a cave
Total
slug
red
falling
shirt
on him.
lady. Yeah,
That was red
total
shirt?
It wasn't one hit. It was one round before he could even respond. They all fell off the ceiling, and all three hit him, and the bludgeoning damage just
Basically,
straight up
you
was
couldn't-
crazy.
in one round.
Basically, red shirt, you couldn't dodge.
There was
Like
no
a-
way he could even
Like a
respond.
proper Star Trek red shirt, I walked into a room and died before I even knew what was going on.
Yeah. It was pretty great.
It was. It was hilarious.
I also feel really bad about it.
Why? I mean,
Because
all
Lyle
you
was
did
there
was
and
walk-
survived.
because
wow.
I was there and I didn't go out with him. He went out and then I watched
Hey
as he
guys,
died.
have you noticed how party members around Lyle tend to get, attacked by cave slugs or T-Rexes?
Ha ha ha.
Hey, but didn't you just state that the T-Rex was drawn by
My
Dog.
loud voice.
Yeah, he drew a
that-
T-Rex into us. Then I rolled like shit on the initiative, so everybody else went before me. They all ran away, leaving Jean the only one there in front of the T-Rex. And then the
James
T-Rex.
rolled worse than you,
Hey, bro,
just let
we
you
didn't
know.
know you, man. We didn't know you. You bad man. We didn't know you.
You gave us magic,
I
but you
even
also killed the
grabbed-
baby.
I even grabbed Lyle and ran past you.
Yes, you did.
I want to make a note. He was not alone in the killing of that baby. I'm gonna just point out that there were
two other people there
who did not leave.
No, 3 other
They
people
did
there.
not object. They did not prevent it. They
Yep.
did not attempt to
Just as
prevent
bad
it.
as the person
I
that
did not
it.
know.
Absolutely.
The only people that didn't take part in the baby murder was Spectre's character, Lyle's character, and Redshirt. I believe everybody else took part in the sacrifice of a child.
Yeah, it was James, myself,
Mr. just said that he
Amafrey,
didn't know.
and Leon. Well, they didn't know until I was in the middle of the ritual, and then it's time for the sacrifice. So
Yeah,
I just said,
wasn't there
okay, I
for
pull
the
the baby
ritual.
out of my backpack and sacrifice it. And nobody said anything. No one tried to stop me.
Wait.
No one objected.
This is
Wait,
true.
which is it? Was Mr. there or not?
No,
Mr. was there. His
there.
character was there.
My character,
character was there,
but
he
I
had to
wasn't
go
physically
early.
there. Yeah, I had to leave early, and AGR asked me, "Do you want to be there or not?" And I was like, "Well, I trust," and I said, "I trust Sean, so I would be there." This is what my exact response was it not, AGR?
Poorly placed trust.
Yeah.
I love
He
it.
trusted the bamboozler.
Well, yeah, you had rolled them earlier, all them good
Just
rolls.
26 and like persuasion or something like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
convinced me that it was a great idea to let you lead. So,
Well, I don't think it was persuasion. I think he rolled deception, and he's just telling us it
Wait,
was persuasion.
I just thought of
Oh, no.
something.
I'll give you a hint. It
my
doesn't
character got
matter.
an intelligence
I have
of
the same
6.
boat
He's
as for
really
both.
not that smart.
Under, you said
Yeah.
that you guys were on a ship and Lyle lured in the baby albino T-Rex thing?
No, we're on an
No,
island.
Lyle started
No,
yelling
we're not.
around, and he just attracted it because we were next to its nest.
Okay, you guys said that. Oh, for some odd reason, I remember hearing you saying you were on a ship, and then that's when you turned into a.
No, we were on a ship, and that's how we got to the island. And that's where we're heading back to, is to the ship.
Yeah, we're gonna take over the ship, kill everybody on it.
Oh wait, so it's a different ship than your last one?
No, it's the same
It's a
It's the
ship.
same
different
one.
ship
It's the
from.
same ship.
It's
We're moving across the island. They're going around it.
the rest of the party, yes, it's
We're-
the same ship. For Jean, it's a brand new ship because his old ship left him here 10 years ago.
No, I remember that part. But wait, why would Mr. Wait, are you guys planning on killing your own
Thank you for
crew?
taking so long. I'm still trying to type this up.
They might be.
No, John. Well, okay, so all of our characters have different motivations right now. We all started with the same motivation going into the island of let's explore it. And then we all are coming out of the island with very, very different motivations from our characters.
Yes,
John-
very
Yeah, Leon has some crazy shit cooked up because he went batshit insane when he saw a 14-month-old child get murdered in front of him and sacrificed to a giant evil snake god. Jean is planning on bamboozling the hell out of everyone. I don't know what James is up to. Red Shirt's gonna introduce himself, and Father is... He drank from a divine well, and I think he's doing pretty much fine for now.
Wait, who's father?
That's
Padre.
Spectre
Luke.
character.
Yeah, our character.
His name is father? Okay.
His name is
Well, no, he's a
Padre,
priest.
but he goes
His
by
name, he's
Father
a
as well.
priest. He's a
Oh.
His
priest.
name is
He's Padre.
Padre. Yeah.
I don't even know his last name.
It's Padre.
Father
He doesn't
Padre.
need. He
Father
doesn't need it.
Padre.
He doesn't
That's his
need a
formal
name. He doesn't need a name.
He's
Hey,
Padre
But
who?
AGL, I was asking earlier though, was that sarcasm or no? Because I can't tell.
What is?
When you said thank you guys for like still
No,
not?
I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm actually finishing this.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'm caught up. Like, I already knew, like, a lot of the stuff that you already mentioned under, because I was here last week asking questions.
Well, now we're all on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
No one answered Lyle's question, though, a couple moments ago.
What question? I didn't hear your question.
His question was who all here has seen Avengers Infinite Wars?
Let's not go back into that discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, too.
It's D&D
No,
time,
we
man.
can do
Well,
that
you-
after
you
we
can wait
finish
till after the
D&D
game.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, Golem. Really?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to having a shit golem under my command. They're useful.
That's also pungent. I'd rather not.
Make everybody just run the fuck away just because of the smell.
He'd be like them monsters on that show. What was it with the little shit balls that talked? The hell was it?
See, when I
Ren and
think of
Stimpy?
Could have been Randy Stimpy. Or he'd look like Chet from Weird Science.
See, Mister, when he said shit golem, I'm immediately thinking of those aliens from Doctor Who that were like dressing in people's clothing and they fought it a lot. I'm thinking of them.
No, they wouldn't.
And
I mean, they
just so
look
we're
like
clear,
you.
this is what my character looks like.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, but I thought you were a ghostly goo monster.
Yeah,
No,
we dispelled
no.
that.
Yeah, drop holy water, good as new.
Holy water. Wait, how does
Yeah.
that work? If wait.
Magic.
I'm not evil, it turns out. I did not burn and melt from the holy water.
But you
Don't question it.
sacrificed innocent life. I'm questioning it.
Well, it was only a native. It's not like it counts.
It's innocence. Pure innocence, hence the child part.
You
And
don't know
not
what that
people.
baby's done.
Babies will always be...
For all you know, we just
Innocent.
sacrificed baby Hitler in this game.
That doesn't count. That doesn't matter.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
That's like millions of lives being saved by the death of one person.
Oh, come on, guys. You do... Never mind. You guys not know of the...
That baby, one time, there was this cat. And it threw its rattle at the cat and knocked it off the wall of the settlement into a pack of raptors outside.
Does that make you feel better, Cece?
No, because I don't want to end up changing the subject when asking that philosophical question about if you had a time machine, would you go back in time to kill baby Hitler, or would you kill the mother of Hitler before Hitler's even born?
I wouldn't do it because I
Time
have
travel
no
is
idea
not
what it would-
possible.
If, hypothetically, it's a question that's been asked not a lot.
Okay,
A lot
I've
of
seen
time.
enough sci-fi
Alright, that's enough.
and time travel movies to
So
know
what are we gonna do
that
about this
time
rest?
travel fucks shit up.
I don't know. I
So,
said we were
time travel
taking our
is
camp. I'm
always
asking you, AGR, what's happening during it?
Well, what's the? You got a watch order? You guys just going to bed? Where are you going to bed?
At least traveling into the past.
I don't know where we are currently because I left like 10 minutes before you guys ended.
Yeah. So there was like that little carved out road-like structure that we were following. I assume we went off into the forest in some relatively defensible position. You know, not downhill from the flooding. And
Also not
set up camp.
surrounded by tiny chicken lizards.
Okay.
That attack you.
All right. So yeah, you guys find a decent spot to make camp, not too far away from the gouge, but a little bit into the woods.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Yeah, so I just set up my familiar to watch over me as I sleep and wake me up if anything is happening, and then I go to sleep.
Okay. What's everybody else do?
Probably like watch the first 2 hours, then go to sleep after that.
Okay. What's everybody else do?
I can take second watch.
Okay. What's everybody else do?
What are we camping?
Yep, you're going to sleep. You get a long rest.
Leon
Yeah,
finds
we're
a
not
nice
here, so
little
I'm not doing
quiet,
anything.
dark corner and sits down.
Okay.
Are we gonna have a third watch?
Well, I can
Are
do
you-
watch. I mean, I can see in the dark.
Well, I don't know that,
Okay.
but I would probably wake you up anyway. Cause
All right. I'm not going to put
James-
you guys through this much. As much as I really want you to debate who's going to take watch, because you guys seem like you have no idea. Your rest goes off. You're fine. Everybody's fine.
Oh,
you
yay.
get a nice sleep.
Oh, it's easy because I just had my familiar keeping watch the whole time. So
Yeah. There you go. So you got no problems.
cool.
You wake up. It's the crack of, well, it's not the crack of dawn because you guys didn't go to sleep until a little after midnight. So
Yep.
you're a couple hours into the day.
Okay.
James, I don't know if you recall, but today is the day of the eclipse.
A very spooky day, which brings something. I don't know. But yeah,
we're fucked.
that's totally the day. Do I know what time more or less? Or no?
You know it's going to be sometime in the mid to late afternoon.
Oh, so it's not even going to be evening. It's going to be mid to late afternoon?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Let's go back to the village we stole the baby from and kill everybody in it.
That's definitely a good idea. We're only like 2 days away from it.
Well, I think, do you tell us, James, that the eclipse is coming?
Yeah, I'd like to relay that information so that way we are all acting, according to that.
Okay. Well, I'll give some
right, what-
inspiring speech about nonsensical, superstitious bullshit. And give everybody 7 temporary hit points. Right? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is it about an eclipse?
Brings
There's an
bad
eclipse
juju.
today.
I don't know what exactly, but it's a bad omen, man.
Yeah. So all of you can have 7 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Wait, are these hit points being added to their current hit points?
Those are
No,
temp HP.
They're temp
They're
HP.
separate.
They are separate.
It's like an extra pool of health on top of your regular health. You keep track of it separately, and you can't heal it the regular way. It's like on top of your regular health.
It's like a bonus buffer of HP.
Mhm.
7 hit points though. So, and I guess we'll have breakfast and move north along the road.
You guys should discuss what you're gonna eat for breakfast.
So yeah, you guys walk north for about an hour, and yeah, nothing too terrifying happens. You do spot a couple little critters moving around. Some fairly large, not quite rat-like, but small mammals moving around. You don't really see any dinosaurs.
Well, that's good.
Keeps our pace up.
Wait, I have a question.
Hmm?
Are these little tiny critters that they're watching move around and stuff? Is that like the little tiny dinosaurs from Jurassic Park or something?
Though some of the dinosaurs they have seen are like those tiny dinosaurs from the Lost World, but
Yeah.
what they just saw was more like, squirrels and stuff.
A groundhog.
Interesting.
Is the forest its normal volume?
Um, things seem pretty normal. There's birds chirping and everything. You see some small creatures. Everything's pretty nice. There's like a slight breeze, and the rain has finally let up. There's a little drizzle, but the cloud cover is pretty sparse.
Is there any change in this line we've been following through the forest? Is it getting wider, thinner, change in texture, or anything?
Well, the ground's dried out a bit, so yes, there's still a very thin sort of pool in the middle, it's like maybe 2 foot wide of just this streak of water up and down the middle of it. Most of it's starting to dry up, and you're noticing actually that there are some large sort of round shapes in this indentation. There's a couple of spots actually where you're seeing these large round like disc-shaped indentations that are
Footprint.
maybe.
Do they look like footprints from an animal or something?
Roll a survival check, I guess. 'Cause that's
That's what
survival,
Leon
right?
says out
Footprints?
loud anyway.
Sure.
He just looks at him and says, "Ooh, footprints." Mind you, he has no idea what them actually are. He's just they look like footprints.
They don't look anything like the feet of that T-Rex, but maybe those really tall things. One of those you guys saw one of those really long neck guys.
Those really long neck guys.
So they're like really big elephant tracks?
Something like that, yeah.
Interesting.
Do elephants exist in D&D universe?
Sure, why not?
I'm totally gonna put my sketchbook aside and try to doodle it real quick.
Yeah, you can get a little sketch of it.
Well, I think we should continue moving.
Hey, Gerald, am I able to tell how far we are from the coast? I mean, I have a spyglass, I have a compass, I can sight the top of the mountain, I assume. And since I know the relative layout of the land...
Sure. You're pretty sure that depending on the pace you go, you could probably keep get there in 2 days, 2.5. If you go really fast and you really push yourselves, you can speed it up, but probably 2.5 days from the coast. At least where you're trying to get.
Mm-hmm. I let the party know.
I will be back in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I swear to God, if this turns into another...
If anything attacks the party, I will straight up start fighting and defend my friends.
Well, that'll be hard when you're AFK. So
can we use him as a shield?
I mean,
Ooh, fiend.
I have a 19 AC if I have at least a reaction.
Anyway,
we're not gonna hurt.
Yeah, we're just joking.
A bonus action.
It's okay. All right. So yeah, you guys have made it about an hour up the road. It's probably about 9 in the morning. You'd figure.
Lyle, give me a knife.
You waited till he went AFK to ask.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not
he
here.
went AFK. I'm
Do
sorry.
you have a
Okay.
knife
Then I'll
with
ask
your,
James.
utensils or whatever?
Then I'll ask James.
Utensils?
Oh, I do have one in my cooking utensils. Never mind. continue.
Okay. Yeah. So I suppose you guys keep going.
Yep.
All right.
Fasten my sling, all that stuff.
So you walk for about another 20 minutes, and you start to hear this cracking sound, and then this loud kind of crunch. You're pretty sure a tree just fell somewhere ahead of you.
Do I know a direction more or less?
It's in front of you. It's north.
Well, like how far in terms of feet?
I mean, it sounded pretty far off. You don't see it. This
I'm not
whole
concerned.
thing is
We should
gouged.
keep going.
Yeah.
It's probably just those big herbivores.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those big old dinosaurs. Is that what you called them, or was it thunder lizard?
No, I called them dinosaur. You made a stupid name calling them thunder lizards.
Hey, that was a cook's name, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're big. They shake the ground. Boom. Thunder lizard. It works.
But what about the little small ones?
They're small thunder lizards.
Or midgets.
So you
Not
guys,
quite so thunderous lizards.
presumably
So
walk
lightning-
and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't need to be called thunder lizards because they don't step on you. They will eat your guts. Like my friend, they ate his guts. I remember him.
So, yeah, another, like, a little more than another hour passes, and you pass by that tree. It's not far off the path, and you do see that there is a large herbivore who is snacking on a tree next to it and seems to be standing over the broken tree.
Let's take a quick sketch of that too.
Okay.
We gotta bring the captain something.
Neat.
And he hangs out. He doesn't really react to you guys at all. You do notice that there are some little furry critters playing around near his tail, and he takes a swipe at them, though, so they're too short. He doesn't hit them, but
Furry
Well,
critters
armor, I
like
suppose.
squirrel-sized furry critters, or furry critters like big wolf-sized furry critters?
these are more like as big as a pig or something.
Okay.
A little like a capybara, actually.
Good kitty.
Do you want to go and grab one or something?
That'd be great, but logistics. I'm pretty sure those things would weigh like what, 500 pounds.
We could cut it in half.
They, looking at it, it's probably somewhere in the ballpark of human weight. Yeah.
So is no pig. Is humans?
Yeah.
Well, it's not. If it's not a big detour, I'd love to take something.
Like, if you get one of the fat ones, it might be 150 pounds. If you get one of the skinny ones, it might be more like 80.
What are they?
looking at?
They're like big furry pigs. I think James is interested in having some meat.
I'm gonna walk out amongst them. Can I do that? Can I walk out and like move around amongst them, or they move away from me?
They don't move away from you, but they're literally directly under the tail of Thunder Lizard. So,
You know, Jean, now I'm thinking about this is probably a horrible idea. We should get moving before someone gets hurt.
so did you walk out there, mister?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out amongst them and try to touch one of them.
I'm gonna have my gun at the low ready. I'm not sure what I'm
Uh-oh.
expecting.
Does a
Probably that.
27 hit you?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
Fuck me.
Tails crit hits him.
I mean, I'm dead. Fuck.
You take 15 bludgeoning damage, and you are slammed by this big herbivore's tail, and it knocks you away.
Okay.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh, I forgot it's crit damage.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, the 2d8 wasn't doubled?
There you go. Another 12.
For this shit.
You suck. But
You.
let me ask you a question.
That's one hit,
I
so
was
that's
trying
not
to get-
tails or anything.
I was trying to get amongst them, and I didn't want to walk into the tail of the dinosaur.
Well, I mean, I
would
told
have
you it was.
observed. You said they were hiding underneath it. I figured I could move around towards them without actually, walking in range of getting smacked by the tail.
Okay, I tried to give you as much heads up as I could. I told you
They were
beforehand.
hiding.
I've told you beforehand, even before that this thing was taking swats at them with its tail, but they were too small. So I did try to warn you that was a danger zone.
Did I get thrown away,
you
or
should probably get out of here
am I
before
still in the
someone gets
same
hurt and then
place?
you get crit hitted. Come on, man.
You got knocked prone.
Did it knock him towards us or away from us further into the forest?
It really didn't knock him very far away any direction. It knocked him down
How far is he
And,
away
like-
from me?
feet.
Is he conscious? He's still conscious, right?
Oh yeah,
How far is he away from me?
bad things are about to happen though.
I mean, this thing is still eating. It's not attempting to do anything to him.
No. How far is
I know,
Leon?
Within 60 feet, I guess? I don't know.
Probably about 80 feet away.
Ooh,
80
damn.
feet?
Maybe more like 70.
How the hell did I get that far away from him?
I mean,
And
this
how
thing was.
far is the tail? Like what? How long is the tail? Could I walk 20 feet without getting hit, and then have to
I'll tell
be
you what.
careful of getting hit?
It's probably 70, assuming you guys were in the middle of the gouge. So if you guys were right up to the edge of the gouge, which I guess makes sense, it would probably be more like 50 feet.
Leon,
Now
are you
we-
still conscious?
He is still conscious.
Yes.
How tall are these pigs?
Leon, can you crawl over here to us?
They are
Are they?
like 24, like I don't know, 24 inches tall. A little more,
Oh,
because
they're
their head
like
sticks out.
little tiny dribbles.
No.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just actual pigs that had fur on them.
No, these are. You never heard of a capybara?
I wasn't here for that.
No.
It's it's a capybara, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Google it.
So,
Okay.
do we have a clear path to Leon without getting hit ourselves with the tail?
I mean, if you duck,
I'm going to get both daggers in my hand and then
No.
crawl
Just-
army style
no.
prone.
Guys, wait. Deez, and I sort of signal
I'm
Deez.
already gone.
Deez flies over and touches, while he's invisible, touches Leon, and I use that to cast invisibility on Leon through the familiar. So now Leon can get.
Oh, shit.
And then I simply say, "No one can see you now, Leon. Could just come back to us."
Little fucking little.
Well, then I don't guess I have to go prone.
See,
Hold
no
on.
reason to go crawling through the bush, and who knows what happened to you in there.
Which way is the big thing?
Look in chat.
I mean, you're directly under its tail. You could hit its tail from here if you move like 5 or 10 feet closer to it. You could probably, hit its legs.
I'm moving away.
Like I don't know why you asking.
I just want to know. I want to move away towards my friends.
Okay. Yeah. What's your movement speed?
60.
Yeah, you can pretty easily get to your friends.
How the fuck did you get 60 movement speed?
I'm a monk.
Right.
Monk
With
skirmisher.
skirmisher.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
Leon is still invisible, isn't he?
What cancels invisibility?
Attacking or dropping concentration.
Yeah. Either you attack something or I drop concentration on the spell since I cast it.
You don't know if he's there.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
can
trying to
hear him. I'm
figure
pretty
out.
sure I can
Just
hear
you.
Okay. Well, when I'm almost at the end of my movement speed, I'm gonna become visible because I'm gonna summon one of my little light orbs. I don't know if it's holy, radiant, or necrotic right now. You can whichever one y'all want to use.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, it's going to essentially be both. If something's vulnerable to either one, I'm just going to count it as that one.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
I don't think he has
Yeah,
one.
nice.
yeah, I remember it. Hits of the radiant, and then shadows come out of it. Oh yeah, that's really cool. And he's gonna look back at that big tail. And he's gonna look back at his friends. And pause for dramatic effects.
Leon, don't do it. Leon, don't.
Fucking.
Looking at John nervously, like, oh boy, here comes another.
Leon, please don't do this.
Do it.
And I hurl the ball at. And I hurl the ball at Jean.
Oh shit!
What?
Well, he's working through a lot of issues.
All
I
right.
told y'all he loves and hates John.
Okay.
So be it.
That's
I have
all
a
he's
question.
doing. Just one.
Is his name John or Sean? Because I'm like thinking like
French.
John.
French.
Right there it's Jean.
like Jean Valjean, like Jean.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. French.
Thank God.
It's written in the
It
damn
ain't
chat.
no Gene, it's John.
Sean. Yeah.
He forgot the little S on the Q of the E.
Well, I don't know why. I heard an S like before John, and I'm like, wait.
Okay, so
I'm
You're
bloody.
attempting to hit
I'm bleeding. I'm just.
you're gonna try and hit him. Try and hit him.
Yeah.
I'll throw it at him. I'm trying to hit him. I'm not trying to hit him. I'm just throwing it at him.
Right, but if you're throwing it at him, then you're rolling to hit.
Throwing in a general direction. That's very different from trying to hit him.
Throwing in his direction. Then you said it's different. That's what I am doing.
I mean,
See
are
him,
you
and that's why I hurled it.
okay? It sounds
So
like you
I'm
need to roll to hit.
trying to hit. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That will hit.
But will it do damage to it? I mean him.
Yeah, assuming that it's both radiant and necrotic at the same time, I don't think he has resistance to that.
That's the damage it does. It's a D4.
What the fuck are you doing, Leon?
It barely singes the hair on his arm.
Yeah, so Jean sort of like reaches up and like just brushes off like the burned parts of it. Like, yeah, it's like, well, is that quite enough from you, Mr. Leon?
John, what the fuck?
And then I sit down because I'm very, very tired.
Leon, what the fuck?
You guys are crazy.
Well, he certainly seems to be a few screws short of a full set.
At about this time, the dinosaur begins relieving itself, and all of the capybara scatter.
I didn't spell accuracy right. I'm sorry.
That's pretty far off, actually.
Ironic.
Jams, is there anything you could do for that fella? Get him back up on his feet.
Me and James?
Yeah.
You call him John.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Why are you calling me?
I have 4 hit points left.
He has
Help me.
approximate knowledge of many names.
Help me.
I don't know if this will help or not.
I have
I
4
can
hit
try.
points. I mean, that tail hit me for fucking 37 points of damage.
I need you to be quiet for just a moment so I can focus.
And
okay?
it wasn't
and I
if it
began
wasn't for the +9
I put my
bonus
left
hit points,
hand
I'd be
on
dead.
your right shoulder, and I closed my eyes, and I start mouthing things. Jasafila Masakru, like all this random shit.
What the hell are you doing? Ah!
He's gonna melt you into a puddle.
For a moment, you see my face as a disgusting visage of pure shadow and tentacles with eyes all over the tentacles.
Do
I'm
we
supposed
see
to
that?
stand still for this?
Do we all
No.
see this?
I mean, fucking, you got your hand on my shoulder and you turn into this? And I'm supposed to stand there and take it? Are you nuts?
You heal for
Yeah,
4 points.
Yeah.
And then
And
it
then you
quickly
get hit in the
fades. As fast as you saw that, it faded. And you heal
Yeah.
for that much.
While you're at it, you can go ahead and make a wisdom save for me, mister.
Oh my.
Oh, good. I'm good on wisdom save. Let me check what it is. Oh, it's a +4. Awesome.
Oof.
Okay.
Well, shit.
That was horrifying. You don't even notice that you feel better, but you do go prone. Like you fall on your ass and scoot away from James in horror, and you don't realize it, but everyone else can hear you screaming at the top of your lungs.
How far am I from everybody else?
You scoot about 5 feet away from James, up the road north, and you don't
What
go
about the
anywhere.
rest of the party? So this is really important.
They see
I'm gonna
you
have a
crawling
Leon
away.
moment. I'm gonna do a Leon
Nope.
moment. I need to know where everybody is in 10 feet from me.
Probably right next to James. I don't think any of them saw anything.
Does he look like he's
Okay.
just completely lost it, AGR?
He just flipped his shit, and you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I will walk towards him because he's my friend.
Fuck. Alright, after I see that and stumble back, screaming and crawling, arms of
Are you okay?
Hadar.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my daggers away and go pick up Leon, or at least
Did you catch that,
try
AGR?
to calm him down.
You're gonna arms of Hadar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you, my character that's his defense mechanism.
James has his own defense mechanism. I will not take kindly to friendly fire.
Well, I mean,
I am not nearly as forgiving
you
as our
know-
captain.
You know
Is that
that your buddy is going very
Oh.
messed up in the head.
Yeah, but we're friends. Is that a save or is that an attack roll?
That's a save, I believe. Hold on, I'm going to look
While
it up.
all of this is going on, I'm going to just look around AGR and see if there's anything noticing this little scene this tantrum Leon is throwing?
Yeah, its save is half.
Hold on a
What
second.
kind of save is it?
Oh shit.
And how many people are in the area of effect?
I think everyone.
Strength?
How wide is the area of effect? Because I wasn't anywhere near you.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and batter all creatures within 10 feet of me. Each creature that is in the area must make a strength saving throw.
Strength?
Yup.
Fuck!
So it's what, James and Lyle then?
Yeah.
So I was just sort of standing back like, this is a bad idea, guys.
My two buddies, yeah. 3 friends are going to kill each other right here. Hey, we've been friends according to our character sheets since we were, children.
Jean's looking for his bag of Eldritch popcorn.
No one else was in the blast area?
Nope, you said you were moving close.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
right.
know I'm in the blast
Okay.
area, but AGR said he was
Alright.
5 feet away from everyone else.
I needed a moment. Okay, so you guys were, you were all relatively close to each other, I would presume. So, what is the area of Arms of Hadar?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Around
You centered it? It's around you? Only the
automatically
people...
hit it on me.
Yeah, so... Yeah, you would probably hit a couple of party members, but probably not everybody. Definitely your target. James would probably be the closest to you. James would be the closest to you, and he was the one intended to be hit. So I think he's a definite.
I don't get a full action before this happens, do I?
Nope.
I can't really account for where everybody would be
James.
during this, so I'm just gonna say James is definitely in range, and the rest of you can step back just in time because he was acting crazy.
I'm definitely in range, but I don't get an action.
Lyle said he was approaching him.
Do I?
Okay.
I said I was backing off and looking around.
No, you have to. Is it a saving throw?
Strength save.
Yeah, you just need to make the saving throw.
Okay.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's 2 fails, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and roll your damage, mister.
You can't really lessen the damage of a spell.
Motion sometimes can.
I did twice the amount of damage. I healed. Let me roll something to determine whether or not I'll try to kill Leon.
What the fuck?
Roll a sanity roll.
Let me roll one more time. Okay, that was bad. That was a D29. So there was a higher probability to get something higher than 10. I'm gonna say to Leon, you fucking lost it. What the fuck? I'm gonna aim my gun at him. I'm gonna hold my action. If he does anything other than
I'm gonna step in between you two.
apologize
I will
and
step
explain
in
himself,
between
I'm gonna
you
shoot
two.
him.
He is
I'm
holding
stepping
his
in
head
between
and
you.
rocking on the ground.
I'm
That is what
literally
Leon
putting
is
my
doing.
body in front of the gun.
Okay.
You better step aside before you get hurt.
James?
That guy has lost it.
We have all been stressed lately, but if we turn on each other, none
we
of
just
us
get
will
back
get
to the
out of
ship?
here alive.
Yeah. I
Those
think
of
this
you
island is
not
making us all
in the
crazy.
middle of a conflict.
Monster!
So
He
Lyle,
turned into a monster.
Mr. and James. Mr. I can't remember. Why can't I remember your character name?
Leon Vinsmoke.
Leon, right. Okay, so the 3 of you are too busy. Everyone else, what's your passive perception? I mean,
9.
9.
I
Even
mean,
with a-
even with
Padre.
disadvantage, I would still have 15.
Yeah.
You still have 15.
Yeah,
Well-
none of us are paying attention.
But James has got such a high. I would go with Mick on that. His perception is fucking 20. Even if he is arguing with us, he can still hear something behind him.
That's true.
Agreed.
Dex 11.
I'm not even playing the game, and I agree.
James would notice. Because he's just pointing a gun. He's not, like, going through a mental breakdown.
Oh, Leon could have. I could have a damn perception of 50, and I wouldn't hear shit. Seeing his buddy turn into that really fucked his head up.
Just give me a second. I gotta prepare the horrible, horrible things. I mean,
did he roll a D100?
The rainbows and candy.
Oh.
Lies and slander.
Wait, but wait, who was talking about the whole like friendship thing not affecting spells? I have to disagree with you on that. Because sometimes, like when spells are cast, usually it's feeling behind them.
What's this? A new challenger appears. It's funny. If I wasn't distracted, I probably would have seen that, but I don't.
Okay. So, yeah, continue. You were killing each other or something.
Yeah, I just want an explanation. Like, what the fuck? I killed this guy. Like, his right collarbone was broken. I just freaking replaced it. I saw it.
Wait,
and this guy does that to me?
AGR, did any of us see James also turn into that, or just Leon?
No, you just saw him lay hands on the guy and heal him. He laid hands on the guy and healed him, and then the guy freaked out. That's what.
Leon saw monster.
Okay, so
I look at Lyle and I grab Lyle's shoulders and point at James.
I'm standing.
Monster.
You're prone. You're prone. I'm standing up, dude.
He just claws his way up to you.
Up. Yeah. Pointing at James.
Leon.
Yes,
stop.
James.
Leon, James.
If this
can we
shit
just get back to the ship? James, you're a doctor.
I'm
okay.
Probably gonna act differently. I'm not nearly as patient as you are. I'll let it go just this once because
James,
of the circumstances and situation.
You have to understand, though, these characters have been friends for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
You know,
you have
I mean,
to understand,
they're like buddies
character,
for 20 years.
My mind has been influenced by a horrible Cthulhu, whatever.
I know,
and
but
my mind perspective is very different.
Yes, but still, you still know us as your closest friends.
You attacked me with deadly force with some weird arms tentacle stuff.
And you turned into a monster when you tried to heal me.
I tried to heal you, damn it. I tried to make you better.
Monster! Monster!
Bite the hand that feeds you.
I didn't bite you.
Let's just get off this freaking island. Both of you. This island is causing us to freak out in weird ways. Let's just get back to the ship. Okay?
By the way, Leon has no idea he cast that spell. So, yeah.
Oh, but you see the lacerations everywhere on me after you did that.
Yeah, he has no idea what that's about.
I'm totally going to tell you did that, you idiot.
You turned into a monster. You did it.
James, of the pair of you, you are the most level-headed one yet standing. If you continue to escalate this, how exactly do you think it ends?
All of us die.
I don't know. All I see are wounds on me. I don't want that to happen again by a friendly.
Food for lizards.
One of those capybara runs into the middle of the gouge. And
I shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Doesn't that cost a spell slot?
I want to get away from here, so we get out of the way of the big stumpy things.
Basically, there's a big area that doesn't have any.
You miss.
You definitely miss the creature, and
it's the dinosaur.
What's a gouge?
John, I thought we were trying to be
why
quiet here.
Why don't you go ahead and roll damage anyway?
Oh god, you did hit the tail. You idiot, we're going to run. I'm a monk, I'm out run rescue, asshole.
That's scary.
I have to be faster than the monster. I just have to be faster than y'all.
So you fire at this capybara, and the shot goes wide, and it flies into the bushes about 30 feet away, and you hear this rustling sound, and a red-shirted Marine falls out of the bush face first.
Holy fuck, what the fuck?
Sea Gems,
John!
you are not the only one who has been affected by that time here.
Am I seeing that? Whoa.
I'm totally playing this off like I was aiming at that guy.
Gilbert, you take 14 damage.
Oh, shit.
I just snap fired at you through the bushes.
Holy
spying on us the
shit,
whole
dude.
time? Thank you, Jean. Nice eye.
Well, I am currently on the ground living the 1 HP dream.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Damn.
Go
How do
ahead,
you
sit
play
down
Now,
on your chest.
Yeah.
now, James, Leon, perhaps we should finish this some other time while we see what our new friend has to say.
I'm gonna walk over and plop down on the guy's body.
You take
Well, then when you 1 hit point.
you take 1
I'm not
bludgeoning
trying to-
damage.
No, I'm not trying to give him no damage. I'm just, I'm gonna kind of poke the hole he was shot in.
It takes damage. Isn't
That's
it?
just pain. No, it's no damage. It's just pain.
Unless AGR
I mean-
says it's damage, it's no damage.
Yeah. It is an Eldritch Blast, though. That fucking hurt.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Eldritch
I'm
Blast
on the
does
ground
that.
in pain there.
No,
That's
the
a
Eldritch
cantrip,
Blast
by
does
the way.
That's a cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
He
It's
invested.
a bread and butter of warlocks, man. It's the best
Yeah.
cantrip in the game.
It is, and it's
shit.
basically the reason to play Warlocks all day.
Hell yeah.
And I have a
Um,
Warlock, and I didn't even take it.
John, what do we do with that fella?
We interrogate him and find out why he was following us. He is behind us, right? Like he was following us, not where we were going.
He was north. He was north of you.
Oh, well, it would appear we found some other member from your ship from the looks of the uniform. We should probably find out what he's doing here.
Did y'all not hear what I was doing?
Yeah, you walked over, you sat
Yeah,
on him.
right up there.
And then we're walking up, kind of just like, well, what are we going to do with the guy?
I think he's dead.
I take it you guys are the other scouting party?
What
Oh,
ship are you
God.
from? Name the ship.
Argonaut?
Hey, that was our ship.
What's the
Oh,
name
no
of the
shit.
captain?
AGR, what's the name of the captain? I don't have that written down in any legible format.
Our captain is Jean.
No.
It's, I believe
No?
it's Captain Dahara. Let me double check.
Yeah, Senor
Uh,
Ramon de Haragallo.
A Larzo? Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah, you say the right name. Good, you're from our ship. Sorry
Christ
about that.
almighty.
So, how many of you are there here?
Currently, I don't know. My party got ambushed by some kind of freaking lizards. Small
thunder
lizards.
That
What of the
Claws on their
lieutenant?
feet.
What happened to the lieutenant? Lieutenant was supposed to meet us halfway or something like that.
who is
Oh, no,
currently in
shit. What
command?
happened to our lieutenant?
AGR.
Wait. Let me get this right. The red shirt is the only one that lived out of your entire landing party?
Well,
I'm
looking at
not
him
sure.
lived
I
is
got
a bit of a
separated from the
stretch.
party during the attack.
Ah. Do you
Oh
know
my God.
where you
That's
would come?
funny on a cosmic level. If something like that did happen, it would bring an end to the universe as we know it.
Yeah.
How long has it been since the ambush? How have you been living out here?
Babies.
You know what, guys? He might be going through shock. I mean, like, look at him. He's barely even conscious.
We have ways of making you talk.
That's really not
John.
necessary.
Yeah, we just say
John.
please talk.
Yes.
John, he's
part of us. He's with us.
He's from us. Yeah.
You're sure?
Absolutely.
We landed
Yes,
on the beach maybe about a day and a half ago, a day.
Yeah, I
Something like
remember.
that. I've been running inland, but the lieutenant was leading the away party.
He always asks for extra hot sauce.
The lieutenant was a female.
And where is this lieutenant of yours now?
Unsure. I got separated from the rest of the landing party.
Dinosaurs.
Do you know where your camp is relative to here?
Up north. Back the way I came.
Well, let's go that
Good.
way.
Get up. You're with us then.
Here, take some laudanum. You're gonna need it. If you need someone to lean on, I can. Yeah. I offer him
Leon,
a single dose.
Would you
of
please
laudanum.
let the poor man up?
Okay.
He is in fact friendly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get up.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that to heal the wounds.
All I can really do is give him laudanum.
So what is your name,
How
soldier?
much HP do I get for that?
I can make y'all some food that can heal y'all.
10 temporary.
All right, I'm at 11.
Well, that's better than 1.
So what is your name, soldier?
Santiago, sir.
Excellent.
Actually, where is the midshipman? I was told that he would be leading this party.
Look,
Yeah, this guy's
real
obviously
funny. His
Midlandian.
rope
Not.
and then these little things chewed him up.
Yeah, he's gone.
I wouldn't say it was funny. We were walking across a tightrope of sorts, about 100 feet up above the ground, to try to get away from said thunder lizards.
Let's walk
And
towards our
he
destination
fell.
while we're talking.
Yeah, let's do that.
Santiago, one of these poor people I've gone through is apparently their officer in charge took a long dive off a tall tree with a sudden stop at the end.
All right. Then who's
Except-
in charge now?
I suppose I am then.
I
John's
don't
in
know.
charge. He's captain.
John's kind of acting in place of him. He knows surroundings a lot better than we do.
Lieutenant Jean Grimbard at your service.
Uh-oh, he outranks you, Richard. That means you've got to snap to attention and all that.
Yep, I salute.
At ease,
A little
at
confused,
ease.
but I salute.
At ease, at ease. Then
Out of character, this is fucking bullshit. No, I'm just saying that John taking over our entire party is just.
I mean, he's been
He's the
making good
highest
calls.
rank.
It's just the
He's
rest
the
of the party
highest
been
ranking
making
of the
pretty
rest of
horrible
them.
calls, you know.
He's a
Yeah.
foreigner, but he's an ally. So
Works for
Yeah,
the same
whatever.
government, and he is higher ranked than us, so he would.
I know,
But you
but
didn't
as
have to make him captain.
he's not captain.
He's a lieutenant. And Glim was a midshipman. Am I
officially
the only one
lieutenant.
that remembers?
I don't know.
no,
why
you're
we
not.
haven't-
I died and got
No,
promoted.
Leon calls him captain because that's what he answers to him as out here. He is his captain. When they get back to the ship, he won't listen to Leon. He won't listen to him no more because he only listens to the captain.
That's. I don't think.
Surely
that's how
Jean
it
has a
works.
lot more discretion than
Leon
that.
was an army cook, okay? Not a navy cook. He doesn't know that much about navy rules, so whatever.
I apologize. I heard Mr. and he said captain, so I assumed.
Nope.
Yeah, I pulled a Kirk and the captain went on the away mission that nearly gets him killed.
Oh yeah, when we get back to the ship, it's not gonna be fun. For anyone except John.
I plan on having a grand old time when we get back to the ship.
That's one way of putting it. It'd be a lot better than this hellhole.
Quite. But we should move on. Santiago, please show us the way to your previous encounters with your other lieutenant.
I'm going to show
Alright,
him
sir.
the map that we got so far, and just make sure that the destination is still the same old destination as before.
Oh yeah.
I am guessing it is AGR?
Yep.
Yep, it's the same location.
All right. We should be good.
Yeah, and as we're walking north, Jean will sort of, make an aside to Santiago. The next time you decide to approach a group of armed and he sort of glances over at Liam, high-strung individuals, it might be wise to announce oneself as a friendly before the shooting starts.
Hey, James. James.
You
How did
guys
you
were
do
also
that?
using magic. I wanted to be careful.
How'd you make your face all...
What are you talking about?
When you put your hand on my shoulder, you said, hold still. And I looked back at you and your face went...
I didn't do that. I was just... The mindset... I was just thinking out loud without speaking.
I know, but I'm telling you, your face went... Real quick.
James, heal me.
I can't just do it like a flick of a switch. I have to like actually put some energy and focus into it. I don't know how else to describe it.
Oh, well, thank you.